JP25 has been loading since 2024. We've seen so many parts. We've seen a Tanzania part, we've seen civil wedding, we've seen several looks and all of those things. And the grand finale is happening on the 17th of April 2025. I mean, we are already in it and it's exciting. Everybody's happy. Genuinely, a lot of persons are happy for Juma and Priscilla Ojo, the daughter of popular Nigerian actress, producer Iyabo Ojo. We are happy for the relationship. However, some persons have reasons to comment Iyabo Ojo while bashing Iyabo Ojo's ex-husband. So the thing is, Iyabo Ojo is a mother to two children, Festus and Priscilla. Priscilla is the second born. And shortly after she gave birth to Priscilla, she left her husband back then in the early 2000s, right? She focused on her career. She's made it big. And according to her, she single-handedly raised the children. A lot of persons did not even know about the man she married, who was a marketer then in Nollywood before he relocated out of the country. He's now based abroad and is also remarried. Iyabo Ojo is currently seeing somebody. That's not what we're talking about. Now, there's a lot of things, especially in Yoruba culture, about how if you are a father, regardless of what's happening on your child's wedding, especially the female child, they will call you, right? They will look for you. You will be present. And a lot of persons have problem with deadbeat fathers, coming up and wearing agbada and being fancy on their daughter's wedding like they've been there the lady's whole life. People out now have mixed reactions, seeing as Mr. Ojo, Priscilla's father, is present at the wedding. When the civil situation happened, when they went to Tanzania and all of those things, and this man was absent, a lot of persons asked questions and called Iyabo Ojo selfish, saying that this man was in these children's life, like in the children's life. You understand? It wasn't like it was. We don't know the full scope of the story, but we've seen Priscilla share pictures and videos of herself visiting her father. So it seemed like there's some sort of cordiality between the children, at least. We don't know about the parents. And so when he didn't feature in the other events, people asked questions. And now that he's featuring, a lot of persons are saying, oh, why are you here? You are not smiling. You are just shocked. People are saying, because you are wearing agbada, you better smile. We understand that you are shocked that Iyabo Ojo has been able to raise such a phenomenal woman, but it don't matter what you think. Better come and smile and appreciate what this woman has done. Others are saying deadbeat fathers will always show up at last. Others are saying that because Iyabo Ojo is a loud person, you think the man is now the problem. What a society. Somebody is saying irresponsible papa don't wear ashoebi. So different reactions. While someone else, Yomi, is saying you're castigating the man. Do you know if he was actually there for his children? Go just there online, they run out anyhow. Oh yeah, go and unseat him now and sit there. Someone says it can't be me after going through hell to raise them. Now, I'm making this video because when Tope Alabi was getting Tope Alabi's daughter Omikun got married earlier in the year, and the father was absent, very much alive, but he was absent at the event. It was Soji Alabi, who is Tope Alabi's current husband and Ayomikun's stepdad, that walked her down the aisle and all of those things. People said things like, oh, why is Tope, who's especially a gospel musician, who is supposed to preach forgiveness, comfortable with our ex not being there to give away his daughter and all of those things, and called her unruly names. Now that Iyabo Ojo's ex-husband is out, is there front row and center. They sat down together, they walked Priscilla together. They had, in fact, Priscilla and the man had their father-daughter dance, right? But people are still upset. People are still upset. And they are saying, why is this man here? Someone is even saying how he go smile. Guilty conscience won't finish him. I love how Iyabo Ojo brought him upstage so he can see him to create content. This should also go out to the other men out there neglecting their children, and so them go they disgrace you now up and down. Someone says, Iyabo Ojo, you sabi tradition. God bless you for this. Another person is saying Iyabo shocked the man because the man don't think so she go feel as a mother. However, this is Ada, sharing a different thought. And I want us to talk about this basically, right? Especially concerning this situation at the JB 2025, going to JB 25 is such a memorable event. We have seen old Nollywood, new Nollywood. People have gathered together, influencers, content creators, friends of the bride, friends of the groom. They've traveled far and near, and they are celebrating Priscilla and Juma Jacks on their wedding. And we are here also saying congratulations and wishing them, a happy married life. Priscilla said this is going to be the only man she will introduce to us, and we are also saying amen to that for her. They're going to have a long-lasting relationship filled with all the blessings and goodness they want. This is in no way us, trying to smear the joy in the atmosphere, online in-laws and all of those things. But look at what this person is saying. This is Ada Igwe. They are saying that some of you in these comments are so annoying. Your hate for men is irritating. There was never a time Iyabo Ojo ever mentioned her ex-husband abandoning her and her kids. The marriage ended and they have both been co-parenting. If because it hasn't been everywhere on social media to feed your stupidity means he was absent, then I really wonder. You think everyone is crazy about social media? That is what another person is asking. But people are saying, why, because in all the videos you've seen of this man, you rarely smile though. You almost like uncomfortable. When they even sat together, you could literally smell and see the tension. I'm sure that people there could even hear the crackling of the tension and all of those things between them, right? Well, it's very obvious that they are not maybe best of friends. I don't imagine they are. Right, but another person is saying, Baba, smile now, we no really send you for dear. Another person is saying, Baba, no believe say a woman feel run now. Another person is saying, I love this. Finally, the actual father is in the picture. So it's a lot of mixed reactions concerning Priscilla Ojo's father there. Now, when another interesting dynamic that happened is when Iyabo Ojo went to change her outfit to the other outfit, it was Festus that walked her in. She came in with Festus, not the father of the child, and her friends. And I think, or maybe it's just like, the mother of the bride thingy. No, maybe like parents of the bride. Then maybe the husband is going to come back. I've not seen videos of the husband walking into the hall after, the outfit change. I'm not sure. Okay, I think he did change outfit, but he came in with his own people by himself. We've not really seen a lot of parent situation going on, and I understand because Iyabo Ojo's current partner Paulo is also in that event, so it can be sort of, I'm not sure if it's awkward, and a lot of persons are actually still crediting Iyabo Ojo for being very mature and looking at this route and taking this route and all that. So I'd like to hear your opinion. I know that it might not necessarily be what is amenable for a lot of persons, and I've seen situations where the father was actually deadbeat, and when the child wanted to get married, the father insisted that the marriage should not take place, and it was a lot of what they had to beg and apologize and beg for the man who was never involved in the child's life, in the child's upbringing, to give his blessing for this child to actually get married just because it was your sperm that produced this baby or produced this adult now who has gone ahead to have a life of their own without you in it. So I like for us to talk about this, especially as it concerns, I don't think it's just Yoruba culture. I think it's a Nigerian thing or an African thing. I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, you are seeing this video from, because a lot of, Western, the Western worlds abroad, right? Not Nigeria concept now. If you're a deadbeat, you're a deadbeat. Don't even try to show up. I'm going to have my wedding. You're not going to even hear about it. But here you seek parental consent, and they have to actively give you out in marriage for it to go, especially when you're doing the Yoruba traditional, whatever tribe, right? When you're doing the traditional situation, it's kind of imperative to have both parental figures. Even if the father is deceased or the mother is deceased, you have somebody standing for them. So I'd like to hear your take on this, not just as it regards Priscilla, who we are celebrating today, but looking at how people castigated Tope Alabi for not it seemed like we made it seem like she was one that actively said this man should not come. What if the man refused to still be a part of the daughter's wedding? We didn't even look at it in that aspect, right? But look at how we spoke about Tope Alabi's ex being absent and Iyabo Ojo's ex being present, and still we have something to say about it. I would like to hear your take and your opinion on that, guys. Anyways, here is wishing Priscilla a happy married life. This is the grand finale. We are happy. The outfits have been stunning. We've been seeing amazing things on social media, and we are here rooting for them. I'd like to hear your take and subscribe to this channel. We have all the tea as it's hot, as it's going. I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye.